What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kamikaze. I'm here with another video from Skull and Bones. This is the Rising Tide series. This video is going to be going over some things. I'm just going to be playing the game live with you guys, but we'll be discussing things that I think should be fixed in the game. Because a lot of people, that's when you know you make a good game. It sparks controversy, it sparks discussion, it gets people riled up, and there's nothing but discussion about this game online right now. Some people hate it, some people love it. It's some people are calling it a remake of Black Flag, which it is, but it's not at the same time. It's still a pirate game. It's awesome. Black Flag was awesome because of the theme of the pirates, so I feel like anything pirate related was going to be Black Flag. Black Flag bannered. You know what I mean? They're gonna compare it to Black Flag, which doesn't do this game justice. Black Flag was an awesome game, but this is definitely not the same. So, a couple of things I wanted to say need to be fixed. First and foremost would be the notifications. I feel like they've done a lot. They've done something with it to make it improve the frequency of needless notifications. They have this one that'll pop up called Death Mark. It pops up in the top center of the screen, just huge, bold banner. You've been death marked. Be prepared to be attacked. And every second for like 20 minutes. Boom, this loud, annoying noise, and this huge banner across your screen. And then 1 second it'll say you've been marked, and then the next thing it'll say death mark expired. So every second you've been marked, death mark expired. You've been marked, death mark expired. It'll do that for like 10-20 minutes straight, blocking anything you're trying to see on the screen. Completely just unnecessary. And I don't think that that's what they intended with that. I think that it's only supposed to pop up when you attack the helm by mistake or on purpose. But you're supposed to probably get marked when you attack the helm ships. And obviously there's retribution for doing something like that, because there's supposed to be this powerful underground pirate society or smuggling society. So that needs to get fixed, absolutely, because that's annoying. I haven't seen it on that scale all day today, or at least for half the day today. So I think they may have noticed that immediately and done something about it. But throughout the entire beta and throughout the entire pre-release 3 days, it was just constant, nonstop. And today is the first day I've actually seen some sort of a break in that. So here's hoping that they fixed it. Along the lines of the notifications, or the event notifications, you'll get the hunt notifications and all that stuff. Uh-oh, is that the guy? That is the guy. Alright, I'm gonna go do this real quick. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna go fuck this guy up. This guy, I've been waiting for it. Wait for that rogue wave. Not the only one with fire, buddy. I got your own gun. Use it against you. How's that? Ah, fog. I can't see nothing. I hope this guy doesn't mess up my boarding. Alright, next one should be boarding. Oh, he did it. He fucked it up. Asshole. Alright, so this guy, for some odd reason, decided to invite me to a group. I joined. I don't know why I joined. I'm not interested. But I did anyway, for some reason. Anyway, so on to what we were talking about before was the notifications in the game. So event notifications, they come in this big banner to the left top side of your screen, and it will cover whatever you're trying to read. It even covers the menu. If you're in the main menu and you look over here, sorry, or if you're in the map and you're trying to see something, like they come up 4, 5, 6 of them at a time. They stay for about 5 seconds each. So it's definitely an annoying thing that I think should definitely they should reconsider where they put the notifications. Maybe along the top of the bottom of the screen, along a banner that way. Because those banners are very intrusive and you can't read the screen when you're doing that. Again, I want people to understand that I love the game. I'm all in on the game. I've spent tons of hours on this game, as you guys know if you've been following me. But there are just some things that just annoy me, like what I talked about before with the other notifications, with the death mark, and then the notifications that come across the screen for the events. That's another thing, player movement. Let me do this real quick so I don't have any events to turn in. I used his. Let's see what I got. Repair. Manage cargo. Let's put this away. I'm not using these. What did I get? Nothing. Again, nothing. Everybody else is getting these, that's another thing. The drop rates on the special items are horrible. Everybody I've played with, all my boys, they got all these glow-in-the-dark freaking, they got all these glow-in-the-dark, sails and stuff from fighting this guy. I fought this guy so many times, I've got 0 things special. Not one thing cool like they got. So I don't get it. And they're not even boarding them. They're just opening these chests and getting cool things. So drop rates, not really fair, first of all. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Back to what I was talking about here. Alright, player movement. Player movement is a little annoying. It takes awkward steps. It's not like hold on, like if you're trying to get somewhere specific, look at something specific, you gotta really barely touch your controller to look at it, and then even then, like I'm trying to make my guy turn right and he's sidestepping. It takes a good few weird steps to turn left or right. It's weird. It's awkward. The running around is awkward. He looks in different directions when you're not trying to look in that way. Like I've been right there. I was trying to turn my character back around. There you go. I was trying to do that, but he was still looking back and running backwards. It's a very weird gyroscopic movement that they have on these characters. No wonder they didn't do any hand-to-hand combat because they couldn't get player movement down correctly, which is weird for Assassin's Creed because Assassin's Creed usually does pretty good. Or sorry, Ubisoft, because Ubisoft did Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed is pretty good. Although in Assassin's Creed, I will say that they had similar issues with taking extra steps when you want to stop, and so on and so forth. Player movement, definitely a little wonky. Not the worst thing in the world. But definitely can understand why they haven't done any hand-to-hand combat because the movement has got a tiny latency to it. It's just weird. Can't put my finger on how to really describe what I'm talking about, but it's very weird. Yeah, right there, that little stutter. Like, why is he walking backwards right there? I'm just going left to right here. There you go. He's starting to do it. He's like, yeah. See these little extra weird steps. Like if I was in a actual fighting situation where I got a hand-to-hand combat somebody and he takes an awkward step, I'd be rather upset. But for what this game is, it's not that big of a deal. I will say that the graphics are amazing in this game. absolutely love the graphics on this game. 100% think that it is a huge improvement to a lot of other Ubisoft games. I think they went went the right route with this one. The realism is good. A lot of detail, so on and so forth. But there are times when I'm sailing in the rivers and such, and the land will lose pixelation, and it will be a bunch of colors. Like it'll show the the UE developer, so the Unreal Engine developer mapping underneath the textures of the land. So you can definitely tell they were using. I think they were using nanite, and from actually no, it wasn't nanite because it's just unfortunate that it wasn't nanite, but they were definitely using Unreal Engine 5 because I've used Unreal Engine 5 and you can see that stuff when you're making lands, anyway, or landscapes. But yeah, that was an issue. They gotta fix that up. Another thing, Helmway just started there. That right there. So if I'm in my map, I can't see to the top left, or if I'm in the menu, or I'm trying to do something, it's just very hard to do stuff with things going across your screen 100 times. I don't have any left that I need except for one or two, so I'm not going to get a bunch of notifications. SinX93, let's see what he is up to. SinX93, what level is he? SinX93, he's earlier level. Where is he going? I don't think he knows where to go. Let's go have some PvP fun. I'm not that good at PvP, but I'll go have some fun. Ooh, he braced. Don't do it. Don't go anywhere near it. I will mess you up. Am I supposed to be taking this? Why is the wind changing direction 4 times? That's another thing. The wind changes direction like 15 freaking times, dude. The fact that there's no notifications for where I'm supposed to be going is fucking stupid either. So I think I'm getting away with this guy's pieces of 8, which is unfortunate for him. I thought it was a cutthroat event. This storm, dude. Even outside the storm, that's one thing that needs to get fixed. And it's a good thing that I'm playing this live, so you guys can see it. This is the fastest ship in the game. Now, it says I'm going 14 knots, but I'm going maybe 1. This is ridiculous. Maybe 2. This is ridiculously slow. What is this? Helm wager. Chest contains 60 pieces, which is weak. Shouldn't even have bothered. Just wanted to do some PvP. So yeah, sorry. More on track here. The wind, like, we like realistic games to be based on the physics of real life. That's one major thing. And the simple fact that even outside of the storm, I get it, in the storm, cool. Wind can change directions 100 times. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's a storm. But there is no, coming from Florida, I used to be on boats all the time. In the calm areas of the sea, the wind is going in one direction for a very long time. Now, I know this game is sped up a little bit, and time-wise for 24-hour time is not actually 24 hours. So change the wind maybe once every minute, every 2 minutes. But for the wind to change once every 10 seconds, and not just change from south to southeast or south to southwest, it changes from south to north. Like, it comes from a completely different hemisphere half the time, which is just outrageous. don't think these other guys know how to play this. 'Cause I've just made off with all their pieces of 8. I think I'm out of food. Nope, only 8 pieces left. Oh, someone has fast traveled. Hmm. What does this guy think he's doing? Buddy, that's not going to work. Because you have 10 seconds to kill me. Is that everybody? Everybody waiting for me down there? That's hilarious. It's 60 pieces of 8, guys. It's only one guy. Who's this guy? Ichirocho? What's his name? Ichinos. Let's see what his rank is here. Ichinos. Oh, he's pretty high up there. There's one issue, that the map takes forever. Did he go offline? He's not there. They're still fighting over there. Oh, he went way over here to fight for some reason. Well, he's clearly not fighting. He might be trying to teleport right when I get there. Fast travel, teleport, same thing. Nope. I'm looking pretty safe. I'll get back to the video in a second, guys. Sorry. Just making sure I don't get snuck up on. Which I probably will. I'll probably teleport last second. Which looks like he's... Nope, he's picking up his own pieces of 8.
I see an outpost! Eat your fill! Keep up your strength! The famous Talokmajara, known for its fishing! I am glad to be back on land! I am exhausted!
Nice. Stole his money. What the hell? And here's a bug.
Your vessel handles right smoothly, like it were a creature of the seas.
Here is a bug. I've made it to the den. First of all, I wasn't supposed to be able to travel, just to fast travel. It's supposed to be, from what I know about this event, when you go to collect your pieces of 8, you can sometimes get the option to double your money by allowing other players to try and catch you. So you basically got to go to a completely different location than one of the dens. You're only allowed to port at the den. So it's there or there with your pieces of 8. That secures your pieces of 8, goes into a bank. But when you do the double or nothing, in order to double them, it'll send you on a mission to some other place. That place is supposed to be marked with a white skull. I don't see a white skull, but that's if you're that's if you're the originator of the event. Once you steal the pieces of 8, you're supposed to be able to just go straight to the den. And secure the money, which I just did. And even if I was supposed to go to a place with a skull on it, a white skull, there is no such thing on the map right now. Glitch. No white skull, no white skull. And it's only on a fast travel point. No white skull, no white skull, no white skull. No white skull. No white skull, 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 no white skull. Yeah, so the events are really wonky. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. There's clearly no white skull on this, and I've made it to the den. I've also fast traveled to the other den just in case it wasn't just only connected to this one. So I've been to both dens. This guy's trying to be slick. Wait for me to leave. I've got these dudes permanently stuck in PvP mode. That's hilarious. This game is crazy, man.
So, Yanita's shown you how to swim, eh? We are in deep now, Captain.
Yeah, let me change my guy's clothes.
Other pirates will look to you now. Fair winds carry you higher than ever. Much like us pirates, Admiral Rama battles for freedom and understands that strength earns respect.
Yeah, I don't like those white shirts. Well, don't look at me like that. I didn't know he was poor. I didn't mean to steal a poor guy's money. Jeez. They usually cheer when I walk onto the dock. They did no such thing. Oh, mad at me. Is he picking up his pieces of eight? I think he is. I might have to meet him and take his too. Who has it? Do I not have it? Oh, wager 6. I think I have it. I mean, I killed the guy with it. They chased me. Who has the freaking money?
Tell them, Penny! There is a ship with things!
Well, I guess I didn't have the money. That's so weird, bro.
We need the wind from the ship.
Is this thing over yet?
So, Yanita's shown you how to swim, eh? We are in deep now, Captain.
Who's got the money? I don't get it, man. I killed the people. Matter of fact. They could have these.
Let us catch the wind. Storm cloud.
Let us get that ship and sink it!
Open out the sail. Tell me quick.
Where the top?
Hey, hey! Shut our harbor.
Yeah, see, it's glitched out. Nobody's doing any damage to anybody. It's just glitched out.
Speed. Let us catch the wind.
Get those beats down!
She's showing everybody as active PvP participants still.
Hello, pirate. To traverse the seas at such a time is a
A bunch of star charts.
Let the waves guide you.
Alright. I'm going to leave this server because it seems really, really jacked up. Are they still PvP? Yep.
Shown you how to swim, eh? We are in deep now, Captain.
That's funny though. I can see them anywhere they go now. So as you can see, there are bugs all over this game, and although I love the game, I love the concept, I love what they got going, I love the add-on potential to this game with a bigger section of maps, and we're extending this one by a lot. Storylines of the actual events of the indies, everything else like that. Like this game has a ton of potential, but I am kind of tired of falling in love with games with potential that they give up on halfway through, or there's some Reddit page out there with non-stop ridicule over it, and they demand the stupidest things from developers, and like for instance, there's this one on Reddit now where they're demanding that the camera position of the third-person view when you're sailing be slightly different to where it was in Black Flag. Like, get over yourselves, man. There are real bugs in this game that they need to fix. I'm so sick and tired of Reddit users just going non-stop ham on game developers. Like, you guys are so fucking smart and so intelligent, and you guys know how to do things. Why don't you go make the perfect game then, and see if anybody complains about your game? You know what I mean? But these aren't complaints. These are just things that I hope they fix, because I do actually really love the game. But yeah, in PvP, another thing I was hoping that they would fix is the healing. So in the situation where the cutthroat, where everybody starts off at this one position, and a treasure chest appears in the ocean, and one person picks it up and tries to get it to a safe zone. It's really just a race of whoever gets it first wins, because it's just nonstop healing. I know there's a time effect on the healing. Like you're not allowed to heal twice in a row. You got to wait 30, 60, 90 seconds, depending on which heal you use. But people are just healing immediately. You get somebody all the way down with the best weapons in the game. Like I have some of the best weapons in the game. Like for instance, let's take a look. Or manage ship. Like I've got the Blue Spectre, got Rama's Legacy, got Rama's Ambition, I've got Skurlock's Long Nines, I've got Flooding Demi-Cannons on the left. I've got Tearing Culverins on the right. I've got the absolute best bombard out there. They shoot simultaneously. Dardaniel's gun. And I've got Leopold 2, and I've got Repair Mortar 3. Sorry, not Repair Mortar 3. Mortar 3. I like Leopold 2, even though it's got slightly less damage. It does flooding damage as well, so I like that one. But those are the best ones you can get as far as I am in the game, you know what I mean? As far as most people are in the game, because in order to do other weapons, you need a crap ton of pieces of bait. And I've been playing since the beta, and I don't have that many pieces of bait. So, and I own basically every port there is in the region, except for I think 2. And I don't even have that. Another Helm Wager has started. Let's take a look at it. Where's this guy? This guy is here. Where am I? I'm way over there. What is his name? His name is Pa420. Let's see his stats. I can't even get to the freaking... Yeah, this is all jacked up. I can't even get to the server list. Pressing the button. Can't even get to the server list. And the map just took hella long to get back in. So I can't even see who's online and what his rank is. He's got the Hullbreaker Brigantine, like everybody. But you're supposed to see social. Now I can't even press the start button. Social is triangle. There we go. What is his name? Everybody's really Pa. He's real low level, or not low level, but well, let's take a look. What do I got in my cargo that I can lose for nothing? Doesn't matter to me. So let's go fight him. See what happens. Where's he at? Did he already make it? It's already headed in that direction. So I'll go here. Try and cut him off. He's probably going there. Or there. Yep, that's where he's going. Ah, there we go.
Down the hatch! Everyone on deck to battle station!
Uh-huh.
Fire!
Wait, didn't I have it? And it still got us stuck on PvP. See, this is what I mean. This game is so ridiculous, man. So ridiculous with the lag and the glitches. The event is over, and it still has everybody listed as PvP, and the thing didn't even show up on the fucking ground when I killed the first guy. Making me think that I had it, which I did not. Clearly. So yeah, it's a struggle right now, man. Hopefully they take a look at some of these things, and this is just a few, like a very few of the things that I've found so far. There's a bunch of stuff, but getting involved in actually playing the game while I'm doing a live video, I kind of forget what I was supposed to talk about, but I think I've talked about enough in one video for them to do some fixing, right? Like even in that PvP situation where dude had me dead to rights after I fought the first ship, and I could just keep running and keep healing, which is a little unfortunate, but in that situation it worked out for me. But it's really frustrating when you got a guy damn near dead after wasting 300 cannonballs on him, and he heals 3/4 of his life, and then you got to do it all over again. But it's a really cool concept. Everything is looking hopeful. I just hope they fix some of these bugs, because you've been working on this game since 2013. 2013. That's so long. That's 11 years to make one game. It makes no sense why this game didn't come out completely polished and completely finished. So, a little frustrating with that, but it is what it is. Still a fun game. Still fun to play solo. You don't really have to play in a group, and you don't really have to play PvP, but there is a storyline. Storyline was okay so far, not the greatest in-depth storyline that kind of makes you cling to people or have emotions about the people in the game, but it was an alright storyline so far, and I know they're going to build on it. I believe I've completed what's currently here, as far as the storyline goes, but we'll see what they do, man. Oh, here's one thing I hope they fix. This. These are, you can get 76 points, right? This is a big thing here. This is big. I wanted to talk about this now that I'm thinking about it. You have to go sail to each one of these. Pick up your pieces of 8 from each one. Right? Get attacked at each one. while dealing with an ever-changing, unrealistic wind that's never at your back for some reason. The wind is always in your face, making you slow down. So there's almost no point in having a fast ship unless you get it going directly with the wind. Probably in the wrong direction. Um, but yeah, if you get all 76 of these, you gotta drive to 76 of these. They need to make an auto collect feature, like maybe for like a 25% reduction in pieces of 8 or something like that, because you'd have to pay for a service for some boats to go out there, and maybe even actually have the boats out there. Maybe have them unable to be attacked, but they're out there floating around for you and stuff like that, picking up your pieces of 8. That would be cool. But for me to have to go here, get attacked, here, get attacked, here, get attacked, here, 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 get attacked, get attacked, get attacked, and go back here just to collect 8, 16, 24, 32, 480 pieces of 8. And most things cost thousands of pieces of 8 in the black market shop. That's ridiculous. That's like an hour long thing, just these. Well, maybe a half hour. Run up to it, hold circle, and that's if circle works, by the way. Half the time it won't even let you collect. You'll hold circle, the little thing will go around the button, the button icon, and it'll just stay there. Nothing will happen. You won't be able to fucking get into the menu to collect your pieces of 8 while you're getting attacked, no less. And even sometimes when you're not getting attacked. But yeah, is a suggestion other than something that needs to get fixed. This may be the way they intended it, so it might not need to be quote unquote fixed, but that is a suggestion. I would have the ability to purchase with 25% reduction of income a collection service of small gatherer ships or something like that go out and collect all your stuff. Maybe one. Everybody in the game gets one. You know what I mean? So you're not flooding the whole server with these little tiny ships. But maybe everybody in the server gets one, and it's an indestructible ship. Like other players can't destroy it or anything like that. But it goes around and it collects your pieces of 8 over time. For a 25% vig. So say you've got, I don't know, 1,500 total, or 1,000 total pieces of 8 you could pick up yourself personally. You would end up only getting 850 of that, or 750 of that. So that's fair. I think that's fair, absolutely. And it would keep us more focused on actually playing the game, because there's sometimes I get online and only thing I got time to do is collect my pieces of 8 and bounce instead of enjoying story mode or something like that, you know what I mean? Or enjoying some PvP events, or even going to get another port, another smuggling port. But yeah, again, just some suggestions on the last part. But they do have a lot of fixing to do in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Still love the game though. No hate, no shade towards the game or the developers whatsoever. They did a great job so far. I just hope that they fix some of the issues. So, until next time, guys.